Justin Flash definitely a quicker and faster right now. We've got a lot of wrestlers surrounding me watching this match.
And, what a knee! This could be it.
Is out. She's on the ring apron. What the heck is she doing there?
I don't know. Oh, no! No! You gotta be kidding me!
Oh, super kick! Super kick for Osborne out of the... And Jenny Janetti's jumped into the ring. She has no business being.
Wait a minute, Superstar! It's got him up! Heartbreaker!
Heartbreaker. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? This is an absolute miscarriage of justice. This is an absolute travesty.
Well, the Star City Rollers said they were going to make an impact, and they tried to.
Salutations, AIWF fans, and welcome to another edition of AIWF Wrestling on YouTube. I'm Scott Island, along with the voice of tradition, Jonathan Stiles, and in tonight's main event, you're in for a treat as the newly minted AIWF Cruiserweight Champion, that's the World Cruiserweight Champion, James Anthony will be defending his title for the first time against multimedia superstar Chris Lee.
Yeah, and the thing about that, James Anthony didn't have an easy one-on-one match. It wasn't like an elimination tournament. It was a 7-way match for the championship. He really put forth his best effort, and we're going to see that defense tonight, and I think he's going to continue to bring that A game.
But I tell you something, Chris Lee is a young and up-and-coming star. He has a multitude of moves that James Anthony will find very difficult to deal with. But we'll see that. You'll hear from the new champion, TR Superstar, and also Justin Flash. Much more coming up.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are finally starting the match. This is an AIWF Mid Atlantic Tag Team defense. The first for the team of Foxy Roxy and Silver Fox James Allen, and joining me to call the action between the Silver Fox and Foxy Roxy against Guano Loco and Kid Courageous is none other than the former AIWF Mid Atlantic Cruiserweight Champion.
Guano what?
El Guano Loco. Phil Stamper joining.
Does that mean crazy poop?
Crazy guano.
So crazy bat poop.
Yes.
So he's the reject of Batman.
Okay, maybe.
Okay, we're going there.
He's just under the tutelage of former tag team champion Robbie Evil.
What is, like, under the tutelage, what does that quite mean? I mean, is this like team disfigurement? I mean,
wrist lock applied by Foxy Roxy on Kid Courageous, who is sporting a new look of the day. Side headlock.
And we got a fox and a Spanish barista on one side and two dudes in masks on the other. I mean, I'm confused. Robbie Evil, because I can apparently speak. Robbie Evil confuses me.
He confuses a lot of people. Robbie Evil confuses Robbie Evil, I think. Knee drop by the Silver Fox on young Kid Courageous.
The wily veteran, the wily fox, if you will.
Yes, the Silver Fox because of his hair. And he's foxy, I guess. What does the fox say? That's my question.
Ow, ow, ow. Which is right now what Kid Courageous is saying.
Yes, he is in a very uncomfortable position with a kind of a vice lock applied by Jimbo James Allen. That was uncomfortable.
trying to tear him apart at the shoulders. Now bring him over to his partner, Foxy Roxy.
And he tags her in. In comes Foxy Roxy, the first female in a long time to hold AIWF Gold with a men's title. I have to check my history books. That might be the first time, although I have to check that. Leg lariat off the ropes by Foxy Roxy, the cover.
With the leg cover, 1-2, only got a 2 count.
Kid Courageous able to stay in it after the count of 2. And front face lock, and he tags in James Allen. The Silver Fox in the ring and a boot to the midsection. The Kid goes down to a knee. He's got the kids chanting his catchphrase. What does the Fox say? Off the ropes, and a back elbow. Down goes Kid Courageous like a sack of potatoes. He covers him.
Well, all this great tutelage of Robbie E. certainly does not seem to be helping Kid Courageous at the moment.
Well, Kid Courageous needs to regroup, use his aerial ability. He's got three shots.
Tag made.
Tag made to El Guano Loco. And a punch. Got her up. Irish whip off the ropes. Gives Guano Loco to high knee. He flattens James Allen with that to cover. And an authoritative kick out by James Allen. Not to be outdone, El Guano Loco went for another 2 count.
I mean, give something for the attempt, but still, now with that front face lock.
Yes.
Allen trying to fight him off.
And a big body slam coming up. Wow. And the tag made to Foxy Roxy.
Foxy now coming in. Oh, just measuring El Guano Loco.
Oh, using is that the laces or the boots? I can't tell. I'm always often confused by Foxy Roxy. Suplex.
There's a lot of confusion. Now, going up top is Foxy Roxy.
To the second rope, here we go. Leg drop! Oh! He knocked the DNA right out of him, the cover. And he kicks out.
There's El Guano Loco all over the ring.
Hey, absolutely. What an interesting contrast to the Riot on Cell Block K. Double Irish whip and a back elbow. Down goes El Guano Loco. Foxy Roxy now straddling him. What did she say to him?
I'm afraid to find out. But now legal tag made. See, legal. I don't know where the referee is. He's wiping his head. I don't know.
Have to be impressed with their teamwork here. The tag team champions with a, I don't know what to call that, dude. It was a rock bottom without picking them up. Oh!
You could call it an Osotogari from judo. It's an outer reaping.
It's something. She's going up to the top turnbuckle now. Here we go. What balance? Oh! But El Guano Loco ducked out of the way. She missed him by like a foot. Loco's up on one knee. He needs to make a tag. Kid Courageous is ready, and he makes the tag. Tag made by El Guano Loco to Kid Courageous.
The tag made to the Silver Fox.
Silver Fox just like a freight train.
He was expecting Roxy, not the Silver Fox.
And now he's setting him up. Kid Courageous up to his feet. Boot to the midsection. Here comes a double arm DDT. That could do it. The cover. Referee down, out of position. He got out at the count of 2. He managed to get out. I think that the referee's positioning had something to do with that.
Hey, wait a minute, in the entryway.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Is that Ox Baker? It sure is.
And Empty Hawks.
Empty Hawks and Ox Baker. Wait. Uh-oh. Our commissioner.
Whoa! Oh, wait a minute, what was that? Oh,
in comes Ox Baker. The referee's back is turned. Ox Baker Jr. The hard punch. Forget about it. The referee has no idea what occurred.
Our commissioner is just making sure things stay in line.
Our commissioner is a crook.
How dare you, sir? He is a personal friend of mine. How dare you?
This is ridiculous. That goon of his, Ox Baker Jr., coming in, make the hard punch. Now to the Silver Fox making the cover. He has no idea what just happened. And he got the 3 count. And MT Hawk strikes again. Absolutely ridiculous.
As he should maintain order.
Maintain order. He's an ingrate. And he should be fired. I'm going to be sick. We'll be right back after this.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a second. Oh, God.
Baker back in the ring.
Baker and MT Hawks back to finish the job on young kid Courageous.
Courageous and Baker did have a little bit of an encounter previously.
Hey! We said commentators need to
El Plano Loco now saving his partner from MT Hawks and Baker.
Sorry, I guess that I just became angry. And I have a right to be, not for what I just witnessed.
I'm getting tired of you interfering in everything I do. And call me attention. You come out hard to me. I think it's about time you do this. Me and you. March 15 in this ring. Oh, you're not a wrestler. But you want to get in here and get the clothes on. I got something down for you. Hey, listen here. You may not be a wrestler. I've got something for you. March 15th. Me and you right here. Arm wrestling. You can't do that.
An arm wrestling competition on March 15th between Robbie Evil and Commissioner Hawk.
For a great convenience store, then look no further than Eddie's Zip Food Store, located on Andy Brook Parkway right here in Mount Airy. It's your hometown store, offering discount cigarettes, beer, lottery tickets, prepaid phone cards, Western Union, and so much more. And Eddie's Zip Food Store is an exclusive AIWF Advanced Ticket Center. Call 789-1748. Ready for dinner but don't feel like cooking? Well, try the Pie Factory, located down on South Street in Mount Airy. The Pie Factory, home of the 18-inch pizza, large dining room for all your family's needs, and Mom and Dad, we even have a game room for the kids. Located at 1263 North South Street in Mount Airy. Call 786-8886. Ready for dinner but don't feel like cooking? Well, try the Pie Factory, located down on South Street in Mount Airy. The Pie Factory, home of the 18-inch pizza, large dining room for all your family's needs, and Mom and Dad, we even have a game room for the kids. Located at 1263 North South Street in Mount Airy. Call 786-8886.
Last Saturday evening, history was made as TR Superstar became the new AIWF Mid Atlantic Champion. Now, TR, I got to ask you though, don't you consider that victory a little tainted when it took a girl to help you win that match?
Jonathan Styles, starships were made to fly. Right here, this group is the Starship Enterprise, the Star Fleet of the AIWF, if you will. Right here, the most important title in the AIWF, around the most important waist in the AIWF. Now, as far as you bringing up the lovely lady is concerned, you need to watch how you lead into things, because what you wish for may come true, Jonathan Styles.
And I'll tell you this right now, she didn't do anything to help TR win that title. All she did was explain to Darren what a lame and lousy referee he is. Absolutely correct. And this is why we have formed this organization right here. More members are coming, but we are tired of the AIWF screwing us over. We are tired of getting passed over for our title shots. And this is where it begins, right here. The Rollers, TR Superstar, we are gentlemen. We would never, ever do anything not gentlemanly.
Justin, it's been a week. I know it's had time to sink in. I called the match. It seemed like it was more of a handicap match that evening than a one-on-one title defense.
The way I see it, I have three options. A, I use my rematch clause. I get in there with TR again, and I get back what's mine. B, I push that to the side for right now. Maybe I take on the Star City Rollers one-on-one each, or even in a handicap match. I really don't care, but I would like some answers on why they had to come out and get involved in my business. Or I can push that aside and focus on option C. I've got the Crazy 8 tournament coming up on March 15th. On that night, I can beat 3 men. I can beat 3 men in one night and prove that I am the true Mid Atlantic champion with or without the gold.
I'm hoping for option D, all of the above.
Looking for a great convenience store? Then look no further than Eddie's Zip Food Store, located on Andy Grove Parkway right here in Mount Airy. It's your hometown store, offering discount cigarettes, beer, lottery tickets, prepaid phone cards, Western Union, so much more. And Eddie's Zip Food Store is an exclusive AIWF Advanced Ticket Center. Call 789-1748. Ready for dinner but don't feel like cooking? Well, try the Pie Factory, located down on South Street in Mount Airy. The Pie Factory, home of the 18-inch pizza, large dining room for all your family's needs, and Mom and Dad, we even have a game room for the kids. Located at 1263 North South Street in Mount Airy. Call 786-8886.
And greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's main event. And I cannot believe I am saying this. Our new AIWF World Cruiserweight Champion, James Anthony, is having his first AIWF World title defense. And it's against the 102 Jams and the WXII traffic reporter, also a great wrestler, and Chris Lee.
And Chris Lee showing courtesy to the champion here. We see nothing but cockiness from the champion. I mean, don't take anything away from James Anthony. I mean, that was a big match in Jasper, Tennessee. Yep. It wasn't, like I said, a single elimination tournament. He won his qualifying match and competed with 6 other men at the same time to get that victory.
And it was a great victory, available on YouTube. I will link to it on my website, scottisland.com. But as of now, we have collar and elbow tie up in the middle of the ring. Chris Lee, a young in the business, just like Mr. Anthony.
Yeah.
Well trained by Jeff Rudd, locally here in Burlington, North Carolina, and also a multimedia superstar. I cannot say enough about Chris Lee. And here he is with a chance at the AIWF World Gold.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. This guy's only been in the wrestling industry for a little over a year. Usually it takes 3, 4, 5 years before you get in championship contention. And just in a little over 12 months, he's facing James Anthony here. And he's getting the better of James Anthony at this point.
Yep, absolutely. A wrist lock, standing wrist lock. He is a quick study, is Chris Lee, and he is every bit the competitor that James Anthony is. It'll be very interesting to see if Anthony can hold on to the gold that he just won.
And Chris Lee not taking anything from James Anthony. Big leapfrog down, and what an elbow by Chris Lee.
I tell you something, Jonathan, you blink and you're going to miss something. Nice drop kick.
Well, that's what's great about this cruiserweight division. I mean, there's an atomic drop moving so quickly out there. And you're going to see great action. Picking him up. Scoop slam.
Scoop slam. Oh, and he says they're going to end it early. He's going to go out to the outside is Chris Lee. James Anthony smartly rolling out of the ring, where he'll take a timeout.
And you got to think Anthony here's being a little bit yellow. I mean, yeah, Show Smooth would get the victory by countout, but not get that championship.
Look at Chris. So, Chris Lee, he chopped the absolute primordial hell out of Anthony, but he followed back and off the post. That viciousness of James Anthony came into fruition right there. He's telling Darren to make the count.
Yeah, and he got the advantage from what I could see an eye rake. I mean, just using those underhanded tactics. But hey, he's back in control, so you got to give James Anthony some credit.
The Napoleon complex is every bit part of the way he operates, and it served him well. He's the AIWF World Cruiserweight Champion.
Up to 6 now. Chris Lee trying slowly, holding on to that bottom rope.
Oh, wow. Chris Lee doesn't look too good. And he makes it out of the count.
Wow. Chris Lee heard that number, and he knew.
He had to get back in that ring, but quick.
And look at Anthony now, just choking the life out of Chris Lee.
Yep. He's found a weakness. He's exploiting it. Look at him standing right on his back. That's almost 80 pounds. I mean, 140 pounds across his back right there, right over that middle rope. And he continues his assault.
I mean, there are those that say James Anthony is full of 80 pounds of manure, but... And now Chris Lee fighting back, but too little, as James Anthony has him right into the corner.
Shoulder tackle. And again. Oh, gosh. 3 in a row.
Anthony knocking the wind out of Chris Lee, picking him up. And we're trying to. No, wait a minute.
You can't get him up and over. And now Lee with the body slam. Setting him up. Just stomped him right in the chest. That's one way to do it, Chris. Backing his way up to the middle rope. There you go.
Lee measuring him. But no one home for that elbow.
Nobody home. He elbowed the canvas. That's not going to do it.
No, unfortunately, like I say, that's a little bit of a rookie mistake on Lee's part.
Springboard elbow. No, a splash. He did a little Anthony bomb. The Anthony bomb with a 2 count only. Lee able to stay in it by kicking out, getting that left arm up. Neckbreaker coming up, and oh my gosh, that's almost a rude awakening. Got every bit of that one. Cover by Anthony. 1, 2. And Lee pulls something out from nowhere.
Yeah.
At the count of 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, Scott, even with grapevining the leg, James Anthony could not press those shoulders down. And I was going to go back and say, Chris Lee gave too much time before that elbow. I mean, this is one of those things he's going to go back and study and go, oh, timing.
Boots in the midsection by Lee. And now, but it's very hard to win a match from your back.
Yeah, it is.
That's why they come to the AIWF Mid Atlantic Champion Challenge on YouTube, so that, to get analysis like that, Jonathan. Off the ropes he comes, springboard on, double drop kick. Wow. Using the ring to his advantage, that's another trademark of James Anthony's, our World Cruiserweight Champion.
James Anthony going for that pin.
He only got 2, and I think it's partially to blame. He took a little time to showboat with the crowd.
Well, I would definitely say, Scott, that was the whole reason. Now we got that rear chin lock applied, changing the entire pace of the match.
Slowing it down a little bit and also wearing down Chris Lee. The fans are getting behind him.
That carotid artery being cut off, but Lee trying to fight out.
And this is where the size disadvantage comes into play. Chris Lee was able to basically say, all right, this is bad, but he was able to get out of it. Side headlock by Anthony and into a...
Wow! What a power move by Chris Lee.
Yeah, it was almost a side suplex into a power bomb.
That could be the momentum shifter, Scott.
Chris Lee's clearly not 100% tonight. He's trying to fight his way through. According to his Facebook page, acid reflux disease. But, in the AIWF, sometimes you only get one chance at world gold, and this is this is an opportunity for Chris Lee.
And see, that's the thing with AIWF going nationally and now even internationally. You're absolutely right. I mean, we may not see James Anthony back here for another year, not because he doesn't want to be, but because of commitments for that World Championship defense.
Oh, what a pick by Chris Lee, manufacturing a move out of nowhere. Off the ropes he comes, and a big splash. Irish whip from the corner. Anthony charges into the corner, back first, and drop kick in the corner. He almost whipped it completely.
Wait a minute, though. Chris Lee
setting him up. Northern Light suplex. Yes,
and he's
bridge. 2. Oh, I thought we had a new champion, Jonathan.
Well, I tell you what, that's that ring presence that James Anthony brings as a veteran to know exactly where he's at, just to inch towards the rope and stop that pin.
Chris Lee thought he had it.
I tell you what, so do the fans.
Oh, it's a running enziguri by James Anthony, and Chris Lee might be out cold.
James Anthony going over.
Anthony over to roll over into the cover. 1, 2, and no! He got his left arm up again. Chris Lee able to kick out at the count of 2. Staying in this match here against all odds. I thought he was done for, Jonathan.
And James Anthony saying, that's it. I'm going to measure you.
A spinning crescent kick. They set him up for soul food by Chris Lee. That's his finisher. He's got to get him covered. He's got to get him covered after that soul food move. No, wait. I thought he was going to cover him. He's going to one more move.
Oh no, this could be a big mistake, Chris.
That's Smith Garrett. What the heck's he doing here?
Wait a minute, what?
Smith Garrett from West Virginia coming up to the ring apron. What's he doing here? He has no business being in here. That's Smith Garrett, one of Chris Lee's most brutal enemies.
Wait a minute.
Schoolboy roll up by James Anthony, and he's got him pinned.
And a handful of tights to boot.
Come on, Darren, no! He pinned him.
The other opportunity is James Anthony wins the match and retains his championship.
What the heck is Smith Garrett doing there?
Anthony running out like a thief in the night.
Garrett coming from behind. Smith Garrett, one half of Smith and Weston tag team, a boot to the midsection, and he is pounding on Chris Lee with impunity. What the hell is he doing here? He has no business being in the ring. He's not scheduled for a match today.
Well, I mean, I did see him this morning in catering. I was a little suspect that he was here. I thought maybe he was scouting the town. He wanted to get a shot at the winner of this match, but
look at Smith Garrett in his glory. He and his tag team partner Charlie Weston have put out a open challenge for the March 22 card in Ronceverte, West Virginia. I wonder if they want to face if Garrett wants to face Chris Lee here. He's setting him up. All right, we need some help out here. A twisting suplex by Garrett. And he just glared at me. He knows exactly what he's there for.
If there was ever footage for Tim Dolan to review, this is it.
They just threw out the ref.
This is somebody who needs fined. This is somebody who needs suspended.
So he needs something. What's that thing he does with his tongue, Jonathan? I've never been able to figure that out.
Trust me, sweetheart. You want to keep the camera on me because I'm by far the best looking thing in this building. What's up, buddy? What's up? Hey, I'm not going to get real close to you. How you doing, man? All right, you don't look good. I got to admit, you don't really look too good. You look like you've been in a traffic accident or something. You would think your friend Lanny Pope at WHI would put that in the 7-day forecast. Now, Chris, hopefully right now you're laying there in as much pain as humanly possible, and you're probably thinking to yourself one question. Why? Why did I buy a ticket? Why did I drive all the way here? Why did I sit in the crowd and wait for my time to attack you? The question, and the answer is real simple. Chris, I just don't like you. My name is Smith Garrett. Hey, that guy on the announce table did it right. It's Smith Garrett. I'm from this crap town. And don't get me wrong, I got out as many people as possible. But just because you're on TV, you get booked. I promise you, I said stay
You know, I don't like to go around just writing off my father's name. But yeah, I am a second-generation superstar. And when my father hears about this, Boogie Woogie Man Rob McBride, he will not be happy. Oh yeah, Daddy.
A young man claims to be your son.
Man, don't even go there.
No, I gotta ask.
Dude, don't even talk to me about that.
Come on. I mean, he dresses in the same General Lee tights as you. I mean, is it true? Is Phoenix your son? I mean, come on. You got everybody here that all I know. Is he feeding us all?
I know Kevin Phoenix. He's the spit ninja. Yeah.
Well, let's ask the fans. Does Kevin Phoenix look like the Boogie Woogie Man? Yeah. Does he dress like the Boogie Woogie Man?
Dude, I ain't even gonna talk about this.
What? No. That you are the son of Boogie Woogie Man, Robin Bryant. And Robin Bryant, he's gone outside on the podcast this week in wrestling. He stood in this very ring a month ago, and I publicly confronted him. And despite the fact that you have his attire, despite the fact that you have his music, despite the fact that you have his mannerisms, there was one phrase that resonated. I have no son named Kevin. So I gotta ask you, straight up in front of everybody, was the revelation nothing more than a falsehood?
March 1st, I will be in Reedsville, North Carolina, and I will have in my hand proof, 100% proof, that Boogie Woogie Man, Robert Bryant, my daddy, and I have it with the birth certificate and his name